So last year, my friend Dave told me that they're gonna bring this brand in called iCar. I'm like, you mean like it's a toy brand or something, or what's an iCar? Like some sort of like iPhone iCar? And he says, no bro, it's a real car. And I had to Google it, and I saw the design and I say, oh my god, it's so cute. And here we are today, a year later, that they have iCar launched in Malaysia. So here's the building here in PJ. I gotta say, it looks like a toy. You know how Legos are? You know, got the same theme where you got the boxy things, and you know, eventually you have their cars up there. So when you're driving by, you'll see like those curtains will be drawn. It's like those cars in a box. You know, like those die cars or whatever you call it. You know, those people who collect cars. It's gonna look like that, right? And it's located here in PJ. Definitely come and visit this showroom. I got an advanced entry today. They're about to launch, but I came here early morning to disturb the team to get an exclusive access to iCar. First of all, congratulations to iCar. Congratulations everyone for launching this brand. Okay, so we're gonna walk in the showroom and we're gonna touch and feel the car a little bit because it looks so cute. I just want to touch it. Okay, right? So let's take a quick look. Hey guys, you know I'm super loyal to the XPEL brand because since 2021, I installed them onto my Porsche Boxer Spider. I'm super impressed, so all my cars are protected by XPEL. The PPF really protects your car. I trashed it on B roads, on road trips, I abuse it, I take it to the track, and it still protects my car, and while maintaining that nice glossy look. I love the window tints. Insane clarity while keeping me nice and cool in the car. Love their coating. It makes my car look nice and sleek all year round, and the best part is it's easy to keep your car clean with the ceramic coating. I want to give a big shout out to XPEL because they have been a great support and sponsor to our channel. So please guys, support XPEL by checking out their products and services in the link and description below. Protect everything you love with XPEL. It's a very fun team. Hello. Sorry to bug all of you. Thank you so much for letting me see all of this. I'll go over here first because this is, you know, I like coffee, and you know, they've done something really crazy with partnering with La Marzocco. For those who don't know, La Marzocco produces some amazing coffee machines. So they have this, I think it's Linea Micra, the one that I like, plugged in the car. So of course it's an electric car. And one thing that iCar really plays upon is not comparing specs, power, whatever. They're going with this whole lifestyle thing, and I'll talk about it in a moment, okay? So being an electric car, one of the things you can do is you can plug in some of your accessories and tools or whatever you like, so you can operate those things, right? So in this case, it's a coffee machine. So imagine you go camping with your friends and you're an espresso enthusiast like me, you can actually serve espresso. Maybe I should do this one day, right? Maybe I should one day take this up to Chin Swee Temple and do a coffee session. Maybe the local vendors will be happy with me, but it'll be a fun experience, right? Yeah, so this will be something that you can do, right? With the iCar, plugging into your power socket over here, okay? So this is the 03, okay? This is the twin cap, but in the future they might have the single cap coming. We don't know when, but yeah. All right, so there will be two specs launching in Malaysia. This is the single motor spec, and that will be the dual motor spec, right? From what I understand, rumors, this will be around 120,000, which is a very decent price, isn't it? For a car that designed like this. I mean, tell me, how could you get a car designed like this, so attractive, so cute, so quirky, right? At the price of, so different, right? Like if you park this in your garage, you look at it, you know, you feel like, a grum, right? You just want to you just don't get in the car. There's this feel to it, right? How can you get it at 120,000, 140,000? Yeah, I know some might argue it's a bit tacky, but no, it's playing upon that whole sort of off-roading kind of design. Speaking of off-road, this is the EV that can go off-road, okay? So I'll talk about that in a moment. But here you go, this is the single motor version. It comes with 18-inch rims. Even at the single motor, it's really pretty impressive. Number one is massage seats all over. Can you imagine? At 120,000 ringgit, you have massage seats for all, not the front two, not the driver, but all freaking 4 people, right? So everyone gets massage seats. And this is what I love about Chinese car makers. They don't really care in the sense, they just give everything, right? So, yep, massage seats. Why not? Why not everyone gets massage seats? Okay, so you got this cool door handle, right? It pops up when you, I bet it comes out when you approach the car. Here you have 8 speakers, I believe, and there you have the branded speakers. Not whatever is from Infinity. Okay, so interior is actually, since we're here, it's actually not bad. right? I know they steal a lot of design cues from the utilitarian Defender, you know, very squarish, you know. But you know, it's not a bad look. I actually like it, right? It has character, right? So it's sort of like plainish, you know. It looks utilitarian, but it doesn't feel like, you know how Defenders are. If you've ever been in those cars, I grew up with Land Rovers. They're all they're hard, right? Hard plastics. But this is like, you got the soft touch, right? And I'm sorry to say this, but you know, a lot of this soft touch material are better than even comparable to even Volkswagen and stuff. And you know, it's actually really nice for the price of 120,000. It's ridiculous, right? And the steering wheel is so small, right? Which is also kind of a cute factor. You know, again, like, I know it's a bit, for me, I don't quite like it because it's a juxtaposition to how the car looks so utilitarian and they've got this small little steering. But you know what? A lot of people will be driving this in the city. A small steering wheel will be easier to maneuver around, okay? But yeah, it actually is a very nicely built interior. There's a utilitarian feel to it, but you got all these nice touch premium materials. So it's very, very nice. And you know what? Now that I can see this is a very nice textured plastic and all these little things. With all these little perforations and stuff. It's all these little small things. It's very inspiring to see in car makers doing things like this, right? Very cool stuff. Okay. Yeah. And you know what? I love the squarish doors. Look at that, how square everything is. Yeah. It's so cute. And you know, just looking into the back space, because it's very squarish, you got all that. There's a lot of light in the room, in this rear seat. Okay, since I'm here, let's see how it feels like, right? Okay, seated quite upright. Yeah, there's no way to adjust the recline of the seat, I think. Maybe there is. Let me see. Nope, this is as far as it goes. But it's actually pretty comfortable, right? It's not, okay, it's not something that I'll sit for 8 hours, but you know, for 3-4 hours, it's alright. You know, I can put my armrest down. By the way, this is so important. I had my 1 Series last time without the armrest, and it'll be impossible to sit behind for a long time. So this is really good. It's a nice place to be. The front seat is actually quite spacious, and I got a lot of, with that kind of sitting position, I got a lot of space behind. I can move forward a little bit, you know. Actually, it's not bad. Yeah, cool for a small family, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go and take a look at the all-wheel drive version. Okay, so this is the all-wheel drive version. It comes with 19-inch, I believe. So you got bigger rims. And by the way, this color is great. And I've confirmed whether you're getting the single motor or dual motor, this color is also available over here, right? Now, personally, I might lean towards the single motor because cars like this don't really go off-road. Because, you know, yeah, you don't need it, right? But, you know, it has other features in here that might entice you to consider the dual motor features, right? So first of all, you have the Infinity speaker. So those of you who know this brand, Infinity is actually from Harman, right? You know, Harman Kardon, Harman, right? So this is one of their few products they create, and I really like the sign Infinity because maybe it's, you know, my company's name is also Infinity, right? And also I just like the Infinity sign. But anyways, you know, it's quite a quirky sort of logo. I think it matches iCar very well. Okay, and interior, come, let's take a look. There are a few driving modes. Okay, so on the single motor you have 3 driving modes. In the dual motor you have 6 driving modes, right? So you got, on that one you have normal, sport, and normal, sport, and eco, right? But here, because it's the all-wheel drive, you have bumpy road, you have muddy road, right? You even can hear the sound. That's it sounds horrible, right? That's the beach. Okay, cool, right? And slippery one. Okay, I know for some people this animation is a little bit like tacky, you know, all road and stuff. But you know what? I like it. I like that they gone a bit different. They try to be different. I know it alienates some people, but you know, I think this gives the car character. Okay, again, really small steering wheel. Okay, and I think it's okay if you're gonna drive in the city. I think it's you know, it's not electric powered. You have to adjust up and down yourself. Right, there you go. This is how I would drive it. There you go. Right, you have wireless charging over here for the dual motors. Right, you got a little deep glove box. This is really good. Right, but not here. No glove box over here. That could be a downside for some people. Yeah, the cabin is actually quite small, quite narrow, and it's quite comparable, say, like to a countryman where you're quite close to your partner, which could be a good thing for some people. You know, I like how my countryman's with this because I get to hold my wife's hands. I know I sound like a hopeless romantic, but I just want to be a little bit closer. Whereas the Cayenne on the like, for example, I have a Cayenne as well. It puts me quite far away from my wife, so sometimes I don't like it. I feel like it's a distance between her. But this is great. Okay. No, if I show my wife this car, I'll be in trouble because she'll like this car. Right. And all the other features that I think really attracts this audience as well, this specific target market, is the rear mirror that is frameless. Just that I think it could be a little bit bigger, perhaps. I'll give them feedback, maybe they can change this. And you have the panoramic roof, right, which is really great. And you can do this. You can't drop the top, but you can drop the ceiling or drop the. Right? Oh, look at that. It's so bloody cool. Alright, I got a feeling that this will do really well in Malaysia. Look at that. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about some other things. This car is riding on a full aluminium monocoque. So, one thing you might know about aluminium is stiffer. It's lighter, right? And it's all body parts also aluminium. So that's actually pretty good value for money in that sense. And I think that's gonna work out well when the car rides. I'm sure it's gonna reflect on how the way the car drives. I don't think it'll be super sporty to drive. By looking the way it looks, it's probably like a box. So you probably corner like a box, right? But it's not the point about driving hard on this car. It's a lifestyle, right? Okay, let's take a look at the rear. You have this little box here. You can fill up to 10 kilos over here. Okay, and what can you put in here? It could be your engine oil and stuff like that. Or it could be your gym clothes that you don't want to stink up your whole car. You can dump your gym clothes in here. Or maybe it's a durian, right? Because you don't want to stink up the whole bloody car, you can put a durian behind here. The only problem is that you may not have any ventilation behind here. So I like that rather than keeping a big tire behind, right, they put a box behind. So I think that's pretty cool. Okay. You got this little Tetris lights going on. And for the all-wheel drive model, okay, you have the hydraulic struts and you have soft close. Okay. I think we have hydraulic struts there, but I think there's no soft close. But soft close is available here. Boot space, not super big, not the biggest you can, and that's probably because of electric and stuff. But it's enough for a young family. Me and my wife, we have a countryman, and just two of us. We could go around with around this kind of boot size, right? So yeah, it's all good for a small family. But I think if you have like 4 kids and you're traveling with them, then it gets a little bit challenging, right? But not impossible, just that you have to compromise a bit more. But imagine you have to be smart with packing, right? So look at it, you got soft close. There you go, soft close, right? Yeah, very nice. I love this color, right? This will probably be the color of my pick, right? And then last one over here, I want to show you a little part over here. Okay, so they are in partnership with this local company who does all this outdoor stuff. And this is probably where the appeal of iCar comes in. The whole modification scene, the whole lifestyle scene, right? Behind this, right? So all these outdoorish kind of activities you can do. You can drive up to your favorite river or campsite. You can set things up. Maybe in the future you get like those tent boxes on top, right? And that's the kind of thing that will attract iCar owners. The ability to mod it, right? Just imagine like if you do that on a iX3, right? Or BMW iX3 or an EQA or EQC. It doesn't make sense, right? Or even a Zeekr, okay? Zeekr's X7 or Zeekr X and stuff. It's not the kind of thing you're looking for, right? Of course, those things offer other perks like being more premium. The design's more sleek. But this is where people, I think, where iCar will shine is the modification part, the lifestyle part of it. And I'm not a Gen Z, but from what I heard from people who are in the scene of serving Gen Zs and like F&B markets and stuff, the Gen Z people are more, or maybe even people my age are now prioritizing health a little bit more. So outdoorish kind of things, could be something that will do very well. For example, people are going less to clubs and drinking less alcohol and having more, even like morning raves and coffees, right, which is non-existent in my time, right? Okay, so yeah, all these outdooring things will be really, really good, right? Yeah, so tents, roof box, all this camping stuff can be chucked into the car, and you can do that. And with coffee machine, very, very nice. Okay, the showroom is really, really fun. You can see all these beautiful color themes, and Justin's looking really happy.
Yes,
but
I'm finally opening shop.
All right, but also a bit stressed. But
yeah, I think the past few days we weren't sure whether we could deliver.
yeah, but you know what? It's fun as well, right? It's part of stress. I think you have to have a bit of fun when you play, when you do something. It's stressful. Stress is part of fun, right?
Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
You need to enjoy stress to enjoy fun.
Yeah. So one day we'll do this, right? We'll go up Genting.
Yes,
right?
definitely. I think we can definitely make this work.
Yeah. I mean, I won't drive it like crazy. I just make sure the machines will survive the drive.
Yeah, the machine, the coffee beans, everybody will
survive the drive, right? And then hopefully we'll get Bobby to serve coffee or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's cool. It's a fun idea. We wanted to play with something a little bit different.
Yeah.
I think this is the only brand within our lineup where we can really, really have a lot of fun and wackiness and show our personality.
Yeah.
So I think even through our content on social media,
yeah,
that's really just us.
I'll put the link in the description for their social media.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think what will do very well is the whole modification scene of it.
Yes.
What's that company that does all those outdoorish things?
So we're working with Montanic.
Montanic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Montanic Adventure Store. So they're one of our partners. It's just to bring out the camping vibes, and then hopefully in the end we can also retail some of their stuff as well and do a consignment, so that it's part and package of, the whole vibe of iCar itself.
Yeah, I think that's probably the appeal for this car. Is the ability to modify to the lifestyle that you want. I can imagine one day people will put like those like Defender kind of boxes on the side.
Yeah.
Right.
Correct.
You can see leather frames or whatever going up, mounting things on the roof. But I think this will form communities.
Yes.
This kind of things where people want to meet up and say, hey, you have this, where do you get this? Like, hey, I like that mod, let's all bring our cars, sit down and have coffee together, right?
Correct.
You know what? Like for example, right, I like coffee and I always want to show my friends my coffee machine, but the only way to show them is they have to come to my house. I could load up my machine in the car and I can say, hey bro, let's do a coffee jam, right? Let's go to our favorite riverside or go to a park or whatever. Right? Come on, come and drink coffee, right? Instead of me, you come to the house, we invite everyone, let's lepak, do some coffee.
So
right?
That's exactly the vibe we're going for as well. Part and parcel working with Montanic also.
Yeah.
There's a thing called chair meetups.
Share meetups.
So car people do car meetups. They bring their camping chairs and have a chair meet.
Yeah.
So this kind of blends in perfectly.
Wait, I think I learned a new Gen Z term, is like healing, right? They say healing chair, right? Or whatever. Healing, right?
Environmental healing.
I also don't know what it's like.
When you go to the sungai,
Yeah.
you got vibes, you play a bit of vinyl or music, you got coffee.
Yeah, you're right. You can play music without turning on the machine. Yeah, this is one more thing, right? You can play music without turning on the engine. Yeah, very cool. Okay, I'm gonna quickly go upstairs.
Yes.
All right. So now guys, check out PJ. Right, I'll put the link for iCar's page. I'll make sure I get the upstairs because it's really cool as well.
Yes.
Right. Okay. I'll be very quickly going up. Okay, come. Let's go upstairs. Yeah. Okay, so here, hello, hi guys. Sorry, guys, you're still in setup mode. And one thing very cool about upstairs over here is they created a lounge for all their customers. When the car is being serviced downstairs, you can sit here, you can do your work, and it looks really nice and cool. I love how they decor the place. Here, they play with all the colors, it's so fun. And then here, you have Nintendo Switch. So why, rather than a typical service center where you have nothing much to do and they just stuff you with food, right? Here you can play on Nintendo Switch. Maybe one day you have PS5, right? So you can sort of enjoy your time while waiting for your car to be serviced. Right? I got ice cream, got stuff like that. One day you have coffee machines, a pantry over here. So it'll be really, really fun. Okay? And I know the third floor is not authorized yet, but I think I'm going to stick my way up there. Right? Which is a very cool part. I think a very important part of owning an iCar. Okay? Which is, hello, hi, sorry. Here. So here they will be putting their cars here and they'll display it like it's a box where people can see it when people drive by. That's really cool. Right? So you can see from up here. Yeah, it's the box, right? Where it's like a, yeah. Okay, and they are going to have all their modification stuff over here. Speak of the devil, like the light turns on, like there's the auto sensor. So all the modification parts is going to be here, right? Game on. So guys, this is a quick walk around in the iCar showroom. I know it's a little bit long. I hope you enjoyed it, right? So, you know, if you're interested to find out more, do visit the showroom here in PJ. I'll drop a link on where it is, and I'll end the video by talking about what kind of mods would I do if this is my car. Okay, so first of all, I'll definitely do green color. They're busy over there, but we won't come there. What I'll definitely do if this is my car, I think I'll go for the all-wheel drive version, right? Just because, you know, you get the speakers, which is important for me. I think it's well worth that all that things. It both actually have the sunroof, so yeah, doesn't matter. You know what? Maybe I'll stick with the single motor front wheel drive, right? I don't. But either way, I think you're gonna be happy. Okay. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably get a box on the side here so I can store something. I don't know what I'll store. I just want it to look utilitarian, you know. And probably find a way to load my coffee machines in the car. So maybe a variation of a Sunday drive or Saturday drive is not to drive up for, you know, just to do the twisties, but to go up there and share my coffee with my friends, because I do have some friends who like different kind of beans and stuff. You know, they can bring their beans and all. I can load my coffee machine in, can have fun with the coffee, right? So that could be how I'll do it, right? But yeah, I don't like camping, so I'll never put things on top. Okay. But I'll probably try to put a ladder-ish kind of mod on it. Again, I don't think I ever climbed to the top, but you know, it's just cool to have a ladder, right? You know, that's just me, right? Because I did grow up with Land Rovers. Yeah, it is very cute, very very cute, right? So guys, the price are rumored to be at 120 and 140. You guys can go ahead and make your booking already. And I believe after 9th of September, they'll give you the official prices. Right, with that, thank you so much for watching. And congratulations again to iCar, to Karus, Dave, and Justin, and all, Reza. These guys are all doing a great job bringing a car brand like this to Malaysia. And I think they're really, really embracing the whole vibe and feel of the Cars brand. They're really going all out to play with this. Alright, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in another video. Let me know in the comments how would you mod your car, whether we get an iCar or not. Alright, I'll see you in another video, right? Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.